that M149 LCR, left rear surround, right rear surround combo, is like a 5-channel array where the front of it is inside the ensemble and the rear is now picking up the environment. In East Indian classical music, there's a drone instrument called the tanpura. And the goal of the tanpura is to create the main pitch center for raga music. The bottom is made out of a gourd, and then there's this big hollow neck with like a wood face, and the entire instrument is very fragile. Is this hollow chamber connected to a very, very tall neck with 4 tuning pegs, a bridge, and 4 playing strings. It really is quite immersive to play this instrument because you get a little bit of a feeling on your hands, you get that vibration, and then it just fills the space. Because these are big, long strings on a bone bridge, and the bone bridge actually allows the string to buzz. And that's where you get that sort of buzzing nature that you hear in tanpura or in sitar. It's all about what's called the jawari, which is the way that the string essentially is just elevated over a bridge and buzzes when it's ringing. And what that does is it actually brings out the overtone series in the string. So when you listen to a beautifully tuned tanpura, it's like this symphony. And actually you hear the harmonic series going up in it. And the goal of the tanpura is just to create this wash of drone that the raga can live in. You know, there's a couple songs on this record where I thought that tanpura would fit, and ultimately it ended up coming in this piece, Pendulum. And what we did was we got our 3 tanpuras and we set them up, sort of left, downstage, center, and back. Mic'd them each with close mics, which is just a Sheps MK4. Then I set up sort of a rearranged kind of decatree kind of concept of 3 M149s in Omni, boom, boom, and boom, in the center of them, but definitely more like wider than a decatree. And then also put M150s, which are Neumann omnidirectional microphones, back sort of faced towards the walls. And so I also do have 4006s, DPAs, way up high, to capture the ambience of the space. The close mics in the mix, what I did was I have LCR with the Neumann M149s, and then the M150s are in the rear. And then I have the 1 tanpura in the center channel and the other 2 tanpuras in the left rear and right rear. And I use the spot mics to sort of stretch the image. Initially, when we were tracking it, I placed them in the left wide and the right wide surrounds, the 9s, because that's where the mics were. But in the mix, I sort of wanted to stretch it a little bit further than even when it was recorded, so that you give the listener the experience of being the singer on stage. And I gotta say, like, as soon as we sat down in the control room and listened, it's like, this is exactly what it feels like to be in a room full of tanpuras. Because the speakers were there, we were able to hear it. They were able to sit down and be like, okay, this is a very powerful and organic representation of this feeling. And using the mics to mic them in that way, to get it all properly captured as a live performance, is just the best. It can't be replicated, I think, any other way. You've got a whole orchestra that's put around you.
Yeah.
And
which is better than the best seat in the house.
It's better than the best seat in the house. And one of the other things, I'm very grateful. Jonathan Kay spent a good hour getting those tanpuras as in tune as possible. It is no small task, even for the finest musician on the planet, to get tanpuras to be perfectly in tune so that they're totally resonating together. So I hope you enjoy, and check out the tanpura on the song Beyond and the song Pendulum.